In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do these chain stitches. Chain stitches are really important when it comes to crochet. The next step in a project is usually to create a series of chain stitches. Chain stitches form the foundation on which you build the rest of your project. Beyond the foundation chain, chain stitches are sometimes scattered throughout the rest of the design, depending on the pattern you're using. So let's begin making these chain stitches. So first we start by making a slip knot, and I have a separate video on ways to make a slip knot, and I will leave a link in the description box below. So the way I make the slip knot is taking the yarn tail in one hand, wrapping it around my fingers and bringing it to the other side like this, and pinching it with my ring finger and thumb. Now taking the working yarn and again wrapping it around your fingers like so, bringing it over and again pinching it along with that tail end. Now we have two loops on the fingers, the back loop and the front loop. Now bring that back loop over the front loop and the fingers and just leave it like this. Don't let this loop go. Now just pull that loop on your fingers tight, holding these two ends, and there you have your slip knot. Once you have your slip knot, take your crochet hook and insert it in that loop that you just created. Now with the working end of the yarn, this is the yarn that goes to the ball, just pull that yarn to tighten that loop. As you can see, this loop got tightened. Now if you want it up to be a little bit loose, you can pull the tail end again to make it loose and pull the longer end to make it tight again. Now that you have your slip knot on your hook, let's talk about how to hold your yarn and hook. There are many ways to hold your yarn and your hook also. The way I hold my yarn is wrapping the yarn, the working yarn, around my pinky finger and then around my index finger like so. I'll show you once again. Taking the working yarn, wrapping it around my pinky finger like so, and then around my index finger like so, and then pinching this tail end of the yarn with my middle finger and my thumb to adjust the tension of the yarn. There are different ways to hold your hook also. The way I hold it is the knife grip, and there is another way to hold, which is the pencil grip. So go ahead and figure out your ways of holding the yarn and the hook. Once you have figured out that, let's begin chaining the chain stitches. To make the chain stitches, you need to yarn over like so. I'll show you again. Bring this yarn, working yarn, from under and over your hook like this. I'll show you once again. Bring your working yarn, which is this part, from under and over like so, hooking it on that hook that you see, and then bring that hook like that, and you need to pull up a loop from the existing loop that you already have on your hook and pull it through that loop, making a chain. I'll show you once again. Bring the yarn over like so. You can wiggle your hook according to your grip. As long as you have that yarn on your hook, do not let it go. Keep it on the hook at all times till you have that loop through that other loop. So there is this first loop, and by yarning over you have the other loop on your hook. Now pull that loop that you just created by yarning over through the first loop like so, and you have created your chains. If you're a beginner, you may face problems with the tension. I also faced problems at first when I was a beginner. I used to crochet very tightly, means pulling the yarn too tight and then doing this, and then I would never be able to pull a loop like that, or I would just make the loop very loose, and then my chains would end up really big like these. So we don't want that. We need even chains, and that will come only if you practice doing this. So again, I'll show you. Yarn over and then pull that loop that is just made through that other loop like so. Again, yarn over and pull that loop through that other loop. Notice the way I am moving my yarn according to the step I'm taking. So if I have to yarn over, I'm twisting my yarn according to the way I'm supposed to go. So according to the flow, you need to change your yarn position, and you will get that with practice. So practice a lot with these chain stitches till you have it right. Just yarn over, hooking a loop on your hook, and then bring that loop through that first loop, making a chain. Yarn over and pull that. Keeping your yarn tension correct can take some practice, and using these chain stitches you can learn it very quickly. And chain stitches are really important and essential for crochet. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you have any questions, do leave a comment down below. And if you liked the video, do like, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.